And so how likely really is it that the second phase of the agreement will proceed on schedule by the 16th day of phase 1?
I think at this phase it's going to have a very important that because the matter will be relying on the Israeli withdrawal of the Gaza Strip, which is very important for the Palestinians as well as the whole region. The presence of Israel upon any Palestinian territories in the Gaza Strip would lead to fail the process of peace or the beginning of a vast negotiation to put an end of the war. The commitment to be fulfilled in the first phase is very important, and to move forward of the second phase that will be signal the approachment and reaching to regain stability and the calm that the Strip had missed throughout more than 15 months.
Mm-hmm. And sir, who do you think will oversee or monitor and ensure the delivery of the humanitarian aid and the respecting, rather, of the ceasefire agreement as well?
I think there is a UN mechanism adopted by the Security Council that never entered an execution term, and such a mechanism should be relaunched once again. Israel should be committed to open all the crossings that several Israeli crossings that intercepted with such that should be opened completely without any obstacles before the entry of delivery. Israel should withdraw from Rafah crossing in order to be ready to resume its activities and to continue delivering the assistance. Pressures internationally should be practiced upon Israel in order to facilitate that is required in delivering the assistance. And I think the Egyptian role had proven its capability to provide all facilitations logistically throughout the whole world to the Gaza Strip, in the land, in the sea, on air, and I think that the provision of these assistances, along with the UN mechanisms, could be a complete assistant of the Egyptian role that has that in the provision of the delivering the assistance to our brothers in the Gaza Strip.
Dr. Said, now, how will the return of the deceased and the reconstruction of Gaza be addressed in the third phase of the agreement?
In fact, this is a very important matter. Gaza decision be continued. The events of the 7th of October were one of the retaliation of the Israeli siege of this sector. Israeli measures should be reconsidered in this siege should be stopped, along with the guarantees and a paved way to open all the atmosphere in dealing with the economic and trade, addressing and the entrance of the Palestinian from and in and out of Gaza. The tools of the Israeli position be returned once again in Gaza in order to provide an atmosphere that aren't paved for the 7th of October incidents, and I think the main guarantees of not repeating such an event and the Israeli peace is to move seriously, transparently and clearly towards the two-state solutions. a political vision should be laid down and not to rely on the military and security measures. This is a temporary matter and cannot be cannot be considered sustainable for the Palestinian cause. The whole world and the international community should pressure Israel and its supporters not to accept the two-state solutions, and so we can talk about sustainable solution and a full end of the imposed Israeli siege upon Gaza.
Mhm.